oh, it's a new technology. It's not a new technology. It's a new way to use the technology. And now the fascinating point that Irene is sharing with SaugaTalks, that is means that blockchain can help to change your next business using how. My first paper, it was talking about how can we use blockchain to in healthcare, for example, or in our kitchen, or in our job. All the informations, they are completely available in a ledger. So this ledger can be able to define and to structure all your next step. And without fraud or without modification, like in the kitchen, you're doing a cake. If you put your sugar, an amount of milk, you cannot take away the milk. It will be there. It's unchangeable. Everything in a kitchen, the very basic way we can see in blockchain. And it was the first beginning. But as I told you, for this kind of opportunity that we are having, I want to motivate you that you are listening SaugaTalks to learn more about how can we apply blockchain. We can
let me reiterate, right? So blockchain is for faster transactions, for transparent transactions, for being part of the chain, right, with your community, with your, I'm simplifying the terms, right, to be part of this trusted network. Some call it still database, right, if you're fan of that term. But point is, right, faster, better transactions, more secure, easy to manage, trustable, right? What else should I add? What kind of adjective should we add to this description, Josina?
We can say that it's efficient. Why? Because if you do not need copy all the information each time, for example, in a supply chain, we have a lot of agents since the product starts to be produced here and until to arrive there at the end for the end consumer. So you have so many times repeating all the information, so you have less cost and increase speed, efficient.
Wonderful. Let's talk about applications. You're about to say, so healthcare, will I be able to access better care? Will it be easier for me as consumer when all my providers and all my pharmacies are on blockchain?
I know that you are based in the United States, and in this moment, everything is changed with regulations in blockchain as cryptocurrencies. So we are just talking about the possible applications. We imagine that we don't have legislations or regulations that now in each field of the economy, in each sector, you have limitations. So in Europe, we are doing here the same as in another part of the world, of course. So in healthcare, imagine that you have a baby and all the characteristics of this baby, you can manage it, not sharing data, but all the governance can estimate and create a forecast how your child will be treated and all the costs and all the diagnoses and providing the best experience along all his life. And it's fantastic because when we have a forecast, for example, a disease that you can detect in early stage, you can provide another kind of solution. And you can organize all the related sectors to produce, for example, drugs. For example, now with COVID, all the researches that we have, and we know that we have problems to share personal data, but we are not talking about public ledger, we are talking about private ledger. So we have a lot of different definitions with security. Please, it's the best way to share information is with blockchain. And you know, Irene, something that is very important to know that with blockchain and politically, if they want, we can finish fraud.
As an ideal state, absolutely something to be inspired, right, to work towards.